Everything hurts sometimes. You lose someone you love, a dream falls apart, life goes in a direction you never chose, and in those moments, every human being asks the same question: why? Why does this have to hurt? Is this suffering even necessary? Two of the greatest minds in human history looked directly at this question. One was a prince who gave up everything to understand pain. The other was a philosopher who went mad and still left us his most powerful ideas. These answers could not be more different, and yet both of them might change how you see your life. Welcome to our channel Tattva Yatra, Journey of Truth, where Eastern and Western wisdom meet. Today's question is deeply personal for all of us. Is suffering necessary? On one side, Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha; on the other, Friedrich Nietzsche, the philosopher who declared God is dead and suffering is sacred. Same pain, two completely different responses. Let's go. It begins around 500 BCE. A young prince named Siddhartha lives behind palace walls. He has everything: wealth, beauty, power. But one day he steps outside and something shifts inside him. He sees an old man, and this time he truly sees him. He sees a sick man and cannot look away. He sees a dead man, and the question burns into his mind like never before. Why? He had seen these things before. Every human has. But on this day, for the first time, he could not go back inside and pretend he hadn't. He realized no palace wall can protect anyone from this. He leaves everything behind and spends years studying and searching for the answers to one question: why do we suffer? And eventually, under a Bodhi tree, in the stillness of deep meditation, he finds it. The Buddha's answer is called Four Noble Truths. And the very first truth is this: Dukkha. Life involves suffering. Not sometimes, not for some people. All life, by its very nature, involves dissatisfaction, impermanence, and pain. The second truth: suffering has a cause, and that cause is craving. We crave permanence in a world that is always changing. We crave pleasure and avoid pain. We crave a fixed self when no such self exists. The third truth: there is a way out. Suffering is not the final word. The fourth truth: the path that leads out of suffering is the eightfold path: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right meditation. So, for the Buddha, suffering is real, suffering is universal, but suffering is also optional. It is not the nature of existence itself, it is the result of how we relate to existence. Stop clinging, stop craving, and suffering begins to dissolve. Friedrich Nietzsche was born in Prussia in 1844. By the time he was 44, he had gone insane. But in between, he wrote some of the most ferocious philosophy the Western world has ever seen. And his view on suffering, the complete opposite of the Buddha. Don't escape suffering, embrace it. Nietzsche looked at the comfortable, pain-avoiding culture of his time and called it what he thought it was: weakness. He believed that trying to eliminate suffering, trying to find comfort, safety, easy answers was a betrayal of what he means to be fully alive. His most famous idea about suffering is this: was meets needs umbright, match meets starker. What does not kill me makes me stronger. For Nietzsche, suffering is not a problem to be solved. It is the very forge in which great human beings are made. He called his ideal the Übermensch, the overman, a person who does not run for pain but uses it, transforms it, creates from it. Nietzsche believed that the greatest art, the greatest philosophy, the greatest human beings are all born from suffering. He called this Amor Fati, love of fate. Not just accepting what happens to you, but loving it. Every wound, every failure, every loss. Because without them, you would not become who you are meant to be. Here is where it gets deeply interesting. The Buddha says suffering comes from craving. Release the craving and you are free. Nietzsche says suffering comes from being alive and you should want more of it because it makes you greater. The Buddha moves toward stillness. Nietzsche moves toward intensity. One seeks the end of suffering. The other seeks to be worthy of his suffering. And here is the uncomfortable truth. Both of them lived what they taught. The Buddha gave up a kingdom and sat in silence for years to find peace beyond pain. Nietzsche suffered migraine headaches almost every day of his life, lost his closest friends, was rejected by publishers, went mad, and still wrote some of the most life-affirming philosophy ever created. But here is what most people miss. Beneath their differences, both agree on one crucial thing: running away from suffering solves nothing. The Buddha never said ignore your pain. He said look at it directly, understand it, see its cause clearly. Nietzsche never said enjoy being hurt. He said don't let pain make you smaller. Let it make you larger. Both are saying the same thing in different language. Don't be a victim of your suffering. Be its student. So, is suffering necessary? The Buddha says it is a universal reality, but it is not your permanent home. There is a way through. Nietzsche says, it is not just necessary, it is sacred. It is the very fire that forges a meaningful life. And maybe, just maybe, they are both right. Maybe the wisdom is this: suffering will come, you don't get to choose that, but you do get to choose what you do with it. You can cling to it and let it define you. You can run from it and let it follow you. Or you can look at it the way the Buddha did, the way Nietzsche did, directly, honestly, without flinching, and ask, what is this trying to teach me? Leave me your answer in the comments because I genuinely want to know which view speaks to you, the Buddha's path of release or Nietzsche's path of embrace. If this video moved something in you, share it with one person who needs it today and subscribe the channel because in next episode we are exploring another question that changes everything. See you there. Thank you and namaste.